Washington, New Jersey lawmakers left an hour-long meeting at the White House Thursday optimistic that President Donald Trump's administration would help fund the Gateway Tunnel project. Governor Chris Christie and several members of the state's congressional delegation joined New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and New York lawmakers at the meeting with Trump, White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao, Chief Economic Advisor Gary Cohn and Budget Director Mick Mulvaney. "I'm optimistic that this is going to move forward," Representative Josh Gottheimer, D5th Dist., said after the meeting. The Gateway project, whose price tag has risen to $24 billion, includes rebuilding the Portal Bridge over the Hackensack River and constructing 2 new tubes under the Hudson River for Amtrak and New Jersey Transit trains so that the existing tunnels can be closed to repair damage from Hurricane Sandy. State officials are looking to the federal government to pay half the cost. A $900 million down payment survived a House Republican effort Wednesday to strip the money from legislation funding the government during the 12 months beginning October. 1. Trump made no commitment to funding Gateway and said more discussions were needed but seemed favorable, lawmakers said. A White House statement issued afterwards called it a productive meeting. The president's proposed budget would shut off an important source of funding for Gateway by limiting the Federal Transit Administration's capital investment program, also known as New Starts, to projects with contracts in place. Gateway is not yet at that stage. The talks Thursday also focused on the need to speed up construction permits, and referred to the new Tappan Zee Bridge over the Hudson River that used a single contract to both design and build the span. "He did not promise but seemed very interested," said Representative Leonard Lance, R. 7th Dist. Lance said there was an emphasis on bipartisanship, with members of both parties in attendance and Christie and Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer of New York taking the lead during the discussion. Representative Frank Pallone Jr. said the meeting gave Gateway proponents an opportunity to discuss the project with Trump and tell White House officials why it's needed. "We really had an opportunity to lay it all out," said Pallone, D6th Dist. "We talked about how important it was to the economy. It was also important to get in a sense of urgency. There's a real danger that the existing tunnels could collapse and not be usable." Jonathan D. Silent may be reached at jsilent@advancemedia.com. Follow him on Twitter at jdsilent or on Facebook. Find NJ.com Politics on Facebook.